Zany Homebrew. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce our players and their G.I. Joes. Starting with Coda of Codab Games, playing Search and Rescue, a Beastmaster Ranger, and the smartest animal companion that I think we've ever seen, let alone
Team
ever.
member.
Yeah, like the smartest person on the team. Why don't I start there?
She does have a 7 smart. She's pretty smart. Sadly, she cannot communicate any of that with anybody, and it frustrates her to no end.
How many languages does she know?
A lot, but they're all in a dog dialect. Like,
just hold on, we're gonna get access to magic soon.
Is for comparative purposes, my smarts is 4.
Yeah, you're almost half as smart as the dog.
Right? Well, technically, I'm more than half smart.
Oh my God, it's a doggy!
Doggo! Doggo!
Amazing.
So we have Ron Frankie playing Sky High, a mechanized infantry warfighter and helicopter pilots.
Suffering helicopter withdrawal.
You know, I am sorry that you have entered a dungeon which your helicopter cannot fit into.
I should have taken the perk and got a little helicopter drone sidekick.
That's you know, all I can imagine is like you know, the like my first Jeep that the kids get in that's like a little and it's battery powered. Like I'm just imagining that, but a helicopter that doesn't actually like get off the ground. It does spin.
Like a pedal car.
Yeah, there you go. But with like machine guns on front, because G.I. Joe.
If I'm trapped in this corporate hellscape for a few more sessions, I might cobble one together from the dead robots that we're going to be forced to kill shortly.
I mean, it's mostly going to be made of laser beams, I think. So.
Ooh,
damn!
Lasers.
I like how you think,
Yeah.
or you know how Rescue thinks. No, how Search thinks. Search is the dog.
That's true.
There we go. There we go. I was pretty sure Rescue was a dog, and I was like, oh no. Oh no, we went the wrong way again. All right, next we have up Dr. Andrew Huang playing Blockchain, a spy commando.
Hey!
And then finally we have Dr. Paige Lightman playing Twist, a sniper commando and member of Cobra, the enemy.
Cobra.
Is she's though? Is it fair to say that Twist is still Cobra?
Only in the sense that they want to kill me very badly.
Well, sure, but we're all G.I. Joes. I think that statement could hold true for all of us.
I mean, we are not all G.I. Joes.
She needs to be unpacked or whatever.
Yes.
Okay. That's true. We did have to go straight from one mission into another, so
yes.
She's not had a debriefing yet.
It is not unlikely that she's just tricking us.
No,
it's true.
I'm sure it's
true.
So when we left off our
con
heroes,
is long.
I mean, you say long con; it's been like a day.
I mean, and also, have any of us seen Paige play Battlestar Galactica with her long cons?
Yes,
that's true.
My longest con as the Cylon in Battlestar Galactica is like 2 turns. No, one time I made it 3 turns. But the average is like 1 turn. Actually, the average is like 0.9 turns.
The average is you just start giggling.
Yes, that's why I'm saying 0.9.
So when we last left our heroes, they were investigating Emergen HQ in sunny Angel Grove, California, after a simple mission revealed monsters, giant robots, and strange but friendly tracking devices. Oh my! Once they infiltrated Emergen's labs, a lockdown triggered as they found blood trails and an engineer on the other side of soundproof and probably bulletproof glass. I mean, we didn't really, you know, we knocked on it, but there were many messages pressed up against the glass, and that notebook style kind of, I guess not notebook, what's the one where Rick from Walking Dead is holding all the signs for Keira Knightley? We'll get to it. Anyways, the main message was end the lockdown, and the Joes explored the North Lab to discover safety protocols disabled. When they opened an enclosure to turn the power on, they found an awful tentacled creature eager to show them the horrors within these Cobra labs. As the monster rushed into the open area, secondary containment activated and deployed Cobra battle android troopers to the lab, who attempted to fend off the monster, which didn't last long with Tweest's incredibly accurate sniper rifle shots raining down upon it.
I found a game where the dice don't matter.
Haha!
The
Only
rules
your
are
amount of
made
ammo
up.
does.
Well, the amount of ammo is severely limited, as Joe has left me bereft.
Yeah, it's fine. Lavoche, who has not been here for like 2 sessions now, has all your ammo, and it's like, she gets 3. Was it 3 or 4?
It was 4, and I'm out. No, I
Oh.
have 1 left.
Yeah, I think you have 1 left.
1 left.
And those that were watching the enclosure discovered that the lab began to 3D print another monster. Question we'll find out tonight. Can our Joes hold off the bats and reinstate the safety protocols before the monster comes to life? We'll find out tonight on Feats and Fables.
Done.
I'm gonna guess maybe.
You got to have more confidence than that, my friends.
I don't have more confidence in my dice on Roll20. Nope.
Well, that is a choice.
We just got to live long enough to get back to the helicopter.
No
That's
problem.
true.
Yeah, we just have to shut down all these lasers, and you know, all you gotta do is shut down the lasers and get out.
Okay.
Super simple stuff.
So many lasers.
We need to trick the robots into fighting the lasers.
That's true. Just
Ooh,
draw them down there somehow.
that would be a thing. So, with that, we pick up in the midst of a combat.
Bam!
Well, except it's not your turn.
I know, but I'm just getting ready for the bam. I'm gonna get in the camera just right. Bam! Bam! Bam!
What's even happening?
You need some
right in the
ricochet
kiss-up?
on that last bullet.
I do.
All right. I will step off the platform. There's a way to do this, but it shows the thing. There we go. All right, so step off the platform over the water because the water must not be sullied, as we have seen in previous adventures. And the battle android trooper will walk up towards Twist and say, "Unauthorized, unauthorized."
Twist says, "Oh shit," in Romanian and prepares to scrabble backwards because you know what a sniper doesn't like? Somebody up in their facial metro regional area.
No,
It's the
that's why
first thing they teach you in sniper school.
That's why you took specialization in knives, right?
That's brutal, Ben. How long have you been waiting to do that to our poor Joes?
That's awesome.
I mean,
Andrew, you got to blow that up bigger in Twitch.
I may have purchased that as part of other graphics such as lasers for
oh
this
god,
game.
Andrew, update your screen.
Wait, what am I zooming in on?
Man.
Oh my god, look at Roll20.
Ben, you're
Oh,
gonna make me
excuse
look
me.
so bad when God.
Zoom in, enhance.
I don't know how effective
I am zooming, I am
flamethrowers are against
zooming.
robots.
All right, so
Check out that awesome animated GIF.
There is a gout of flame coming out from that robot's lower torso.
That's kind of what it looks like. Are you
Right.
sure that they haven't just partaken of a spicy meal
Burrito.
or a burrito or
burrito.
I think
maybe
it's just-
they're experiencing a burning sensation while urinating?
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah, no, we're gonna leave that humor behind us and close
What?
the bathroom door.
What?
So I have
Moving on, give me flames in my face instead.
so I have 4 players, which means I get 4 story points to start out the game, which will be
Ooh.
something that I will remember to do this time.
What could go wrong?
All right. So I will spend my first one to roll as if specialized with this attack.
Can androids even be specialized?
I mean, just like you, can suddenly become specialized in a skill that I'm proficient in.
Yes, they can be specialized in murder.
Our programming is
murder
designation murder.
Murder is my favorite skill.
Does a 21 hit?
Well, let me look. Yes, a 21 hits.
Well, the good news is
It
that
starts with 2 is good for you.
the good news is
Yes.
that I only, despite having a large number of dice in my pool, I only rolled maximum on my lowest die, which can't crit. So instead, I just hit you.
Yep.
Yay!
The
And for that,
old-fashioned way.
Wow,
old-
that's an
yes.
exciting number of dice you just rolled.
that was an exciting number of dice. You will take 1 fire damage.
Seriously, after all that?
I mean,
Okay.
I could. I tried to crit you. I mean, I can always.
I'm all out of temps. I'm all out of temps. I'm so lost
I'm
without
done with that.
Joe.
I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Stop! Stop!
We're gonna get a hit for sound
Like
copyright.
if anybody can tell what I'm singing and compare that to a sound copyright, then God bless. I sing.
That was
better than
too.
anything
That was
I
too
do.
authentic. Too authentic.
Too authentic indeed. All right, so that was that one. My next one is over here, and actually, I believe recently attacked the now dead monstrosity that lies in the center. So I need to spend my action. I see there are 2 people there. Let's see if I can get there.
When you say people, one of them is a dog. Do these robots have
We determined early
dog
on
recognition?
that
Ooh.
the definition of Cobra is that they're mean to animals.
Ah, that is true.
It's true.
That is true.
That's how we know they're the bad guys.
And if it makes your decision any easier, Search is willing to throw herself in front of danger
Mm-hmm.
The danger.
I
for
don't know
her
that this
two-legged
I'm pretty
podcast-
sure she's the most valuable
I
asset
don't
in our party. I don't
know
know
if
if
this
she.
podcast can kill a dog on live TV. Like I don't
First
know
of
if our brand can
all,
handle that.
first of all, things are defeated, not necessarily killed.
Sure.
Second of all, y'all, I'm still fairly certain that Search is our hardiest party member at 5 health.
Yes.
Is there anything Search isn't amazing at?
Really
Typing.
doing anything with thumbs?
Typing. Yeah.
All right.
Opening doorknobs that are just like round knobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those. I mean, she can do it, but
There's a lot of like trying
So
to get
I
it to
need to
go.
put this over here and then need to
That's a
delete it.
technical term.
mhm.
All right. Then does that? Hey, and then I close it. So I will approach and. That
Also, she's
exciting.
smart enough to realize that Sky High flies the exit chopper, so like he's got to survive.
Oh, that's true.
Gotta. All right.
That's where her treats are in the copter.
That is also true.
That's not true. The other box of treats is in her copter. Yeah.
So my robots, as I'm not sure that it's showing it well. Oh no, it does. So the hand in the back is my clamp claw, and I'm gonna try to clamp claw onto my good friend Sky High. Let's see how this goes.
A try,
Should I zoom in on this? Because that sounds amazing.
I don't have a cool effect. I'm just
okay.
attempting to clamp.
You don't have like
clamp
You
a
don't have one,
specific
but we will
Sky
pretend
High
you
head
have one.
smashing
Clamping,
animation.
yeah.
All right, I have a 16 to hit you, Sky High.
Are you targeting my toughness or evasion?
You can dodge any which way you prefer. You can tell me
All
how
right.
you're dodging.
Then
You
I
can
will
dodge
use
if you want to.
my evasion, and
Okay.
that is insufficient.
All right. Well, in that case, it will miss. Comes out.
Hooray!
It snaps forward, and like when you dodge to the right, it just like it pneumatically pushes forward and snaps again before coming back.
I activated my dome generator, if I remember correctly.
Oh, cool.
So I've got it for, well, it's about to run out, but it didn't actually make the difference. But I just thought I'd mention I have cool technology protecting me too.
All right, Twist.
Gosh, I was not prepared for my turn. I'm going to step back. What is in this black darkness at the end of the hallway?
So the end of the hallway is the.
Is there a wall there?
So there is a glass soundproof door where there is a appears to be thick glass. Pressed up against the glass is is an older Caucasian gentleman who has the look of a computer programmer that looks like they have been stuck in this place for multiple days. And they're pressed up in his glass and being like, they're hitting on it and like trying to like help you get out of the way, but you can't hear anything. And every time you look back,
You're
they're
going,
not being
let me
helpful.
out, let me out. And I'm out there going, let me in, let me in.
I mean, kind of, except for it sees that there's a robot that just launched a flamethrower at you, and it's like, I'm not all about that life.
Okay, well, I will back here. That is also a technical term.
Let me.
That is like a half square. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, that's fine. I will adjust this to see if I can.
And then I'm gonna shoot him. That seems like a good choice.
Seems like a good choice. Here, I'll adjust this. No, nope, that's not what I want to do. Maybe. You keep doing your thing. I'm going to try to figure out a way to show you the door.
Now we start with the problems. Page's ladder helper.
There we go. Can you see the door now, or the half door that you're pressed up against?
Yep.
Yes. Thank you.
Good.
All right. I start off at a D10 for targeting. I need to update my ladder. 2 upshifts for commando, an upshift for a sight on my gun, 2 upshifts for sharpshooter's grace. Takes me to auto crit.
Okay.
Wow.
I assume you're shooting the further one away.
Yeah, because you have to be. Yeah. You for sharpshooter's grace, I think I'm too close for that.
Yeah, I think it has to be 30 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
That's pretty badass.
Alas, I'm only 20 feet.
No. She's just shooting past the close one.
Yeah, no, I had no business. I'm just running away from him.
Got it. Sounds good.
Yeah, because he's way too close.
That's actually pretty cool.
Now, don't get me wrong. Like the shot path is yo. So if these things are capable of fearing for their lives, maybe it will cause them to rethink their life and don't sell death sticks anymore.
But see, I was thinking that you were going to shove over to the wall right. Sorry, let me get off of that tool. Like you were somehow moving over against that wall, and we're going to try to get an angle from here. Oh, nope, wrong tool again. Get an angle from there to there.
I mean,
which they'd have cover, so you'd be.
Yeah, there's no. We need to do this one at a time.
You know what I think you should actually do, Paige? Ricochet the shot so that the total travel distance is greater than 30. That counts, right?
Yeah.
This is you know what?
Here.
That's brilliant. Brilliant.
45 feet.
I just want to point out that much like Wample's counterspell detente, if you're opening this Pandora's box, I'm gonna enjoy using it too.
I mean, she wouldn't even need to ricochet it off the wall. She's such a good sniper. Couldn't you just have the bullet like inside the barrel, like do a super quick spiral?
No, this is the ricochet.
Oh, see, if you're gonna go for a ricochet, I figured you would go for here and then bounce back to here, and then bounce back to here to here.
Beautiful. Look, like a perfect pinball shot.
Yeah. Instead, I'm just going to, in the name of sanity, shoot this guy.
Okay, sounds good.
Twist aims down the sight, like her whole world narrows down into the crosshairs. She exhales gently, and just very slowly in the middle of the exhale, she pulls the trigger with her fingertip. Bam! The gun goes off. Have 2 damage. No, 4 damage. 1 from the gun. 1 plus it's a deadly gun.
Right.
2 plus sharpshooter's grace. Don't I get 2 damage from sharpshooter's grace?
Do you? I
thought it was sneak attack. Sneak attack.
Okay, no, I have
sneak attack.
Yeah, sneaks. That's where it's from.
Do you qualify for sneaks because you don't have an ally adjacent or edge?
That's fair. All right, well, just 2 points of damage then.
Can't we get you edge somehow, or does that require La Voce?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I was thinking could go for the farthest to cover this one because you're enough levels of sniper now where you can your range is increased, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I don't meet the other ally adjacent. Blah blah blah. So in turn, move along.
Okay, so I'm hit for 4, 2,
Yeah, 2.
2. All right.
But that should take the shine off him, if nothing else.
Well, you hit me, and I spin around, and his robotic foot ends up in the water as he nearly falls, but manages to right himself.
Ooh. We know what happens when they sully the water.
Well, they might be very clean robots.
They are robots.
I mean, they did just get opened up, so they're fresh out of the package.
Fresh out the box. All right, Sky High. What's shaking?
I will. Can I just take a step backwards?
You can.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because I'll take a penalty if I shoot in melee, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Unless I have a certain quality, I do not have any way to prevent you from walking away.
A particular quality.
Excellent.
Of a particular quality.
And I will shoot a grenade, and I should be able to get both of them because my base.
Oh, wait a minute. I have a thing for this.
Do you?
My
Yeah,
base radius is 10 feet, but I have
Nope.
I have it modified for double size, so 20-foot radius. So as long as they're within 40 feet of each other, I can get them, and I think that they're within 40 feet of each other.
I had a thing for this.
Where's the tool for?
I have a feeling we're going to see another fancy graphic.
2, 3, 4.
I've got a
5.
feeling.
Okay.
Tonight's gonna be
So I get.
Night.
Let's see. I
Here we
started at
go.
D8.
I don't remember how big it's supposed to be, but
20-foot radius.
okay.
Where's that ladder? It's like 277 or something, or 212 maybe.
I think that's it.
Ooh, purple.
Oh god. That is really cool.
Dude.
I mean, the benefit of me having to learn how to use Roll20 is that I'm like, but what if I want the fancy graphics?
Who ordered the magic
Just
smoke,
pretty
man?
great.
Buy them.
Yes. Well, I can write them off as a tax break, right?
There we go.
100%.
Well,
Business.
We'll take $2
As
off
the
your
Yeah.
taxes for that.
The accountant laughs.
I'm not that type of accountant. I can't give you tax advice.
Not the kind of accountant that helps people.
It's true.
Black hat
wrong.
accountant right
That
here.
was a conscious decision I made in my life. I did not want to be the type of accountant that helps people.
Because then you have
'Cause
to
then
deal with
people-
people.
then
You're the
people-
kind of accountant that only hurts people.
'Cause then
Oh.
people ask you to help them. What?
All right. So what's the damage, friendo?
Is there
All
an
right.
accountant on this flight?
Ugh,
Okay.
not for you.
so-
There isn't.
I start with a D8, and then because of the size of my blast compared to the size of me, I get an extra 3 upshifts. And then I think that's all that I get. So I will roll some dice.
All right. Sounds good.
I am at
Damn it! I owe you 2 points of damage, but it doesn't matter. I'll take
2d8.
You owe me 2 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay.
It's-
What?
Sneaks are within 20 feet. I have to have an ally within 20 feet, and I do. because I think he's less than 20 feet from.
Ooh.
What's his noodle? Nope, still more than 20 feet.
You're supposed to say he's 70 feet away.
He's 30 feet away.
So far
I
away.
have to have it within 30 feet of the bad guy.
I'm having trouble fitting all of this on the map. By the way, I need to zoom out even further because there's so much measuring going on.
Just worry about the bronze explosion.
All right.
Not
So
explosion.
I burned one of our
Explosion.
story points to get specialization,
All right.
Okay.
but I did not crit, but I got a 20.
All right.
Well, that's a mighty blow.
That will hit me regardless of if I'm dodging or just taking it on the face. So how much damage?
1 damage. But it's
Alright.
not stun. Haha. Real damage
Aha!
for real robots.
You'll be glad to know.
What's up,
What
bitch?
happens when robots stop being programmed and start being real?
If Search moves.
Oh,
up-
she is well aware.
Okay.
She's like, I am just out of range. I'm gonna have to fix that.
Yep. If she was in this square right here. That's
Well, you don't have any
completely
bullets
different.
left, so.
Fuck, that was my last one.
Rude. Rude.
Did we get you
So-
throwing? I don't think we got you throwing knives either. We
Nor
tried.
Pistol.
We
I thought you had a
failed.
pistol.
We failed the acquisition roll for the throwing knives, and Lavoche hasn't designated you as a pistol.
I do have a knife, and I have a
recipient.
small surprise that I will be able to use.
I thought
Ooh.
you had Rescue's knife.
It's a jack in the box, isn't it?
Or Search's knife.
Yes.
Or Search's pistol? Rescue's
Rescue.
pistol.
Search doesn't have thumbs to operate a pistol.
Look, just because she doesn't have the thumbs doesn't mean she can't have a pistol.
No, it's
Mouth
just
pistol.
the-
Mouth
the-
pistol.
the back-mounted laser rifle it's not ready yet.
I just figured she had the doggo armor and like naturally
Mm.
had like a pistol on each side, so that way she could run up to you and you could just grab those out and just keep John wooing your way across. Because you know, every time you empty, you just turn your reload away, and then somehow Search picks up the guns that you drop and reloads them.
Oh.
And
With her
then,
mouth.
you know what? I don't know. My brain was like,
Man.
yeah, no, this is totally a cool thing.
Nope,
I know,
That's
this is
it.
amazing.
You know
I'm
what?
down with this.
we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna give Search Millie's cape from Trigun, where she just tosses it out, and it's just full of derringers with one bullet in them.
Well, that's certainly a
That
thing. But yeah,
was-
no, I thought someone had given you a pistol.
I think I did
They
give
took
her
my
a
pistol.
knife.
I'm
Okay.
loving this. I'm loving this.
Oh, you would have taken my grenades too. So never mind. I got nothing. I can beat him with a gun at this point, but that'd mess up my sight, and I'm not doing that.
Okay. So blockchain, you're back here at this computer terminal. It has 18 windows popped up telling you that secondary containment has been activated, power is now available, and that the auto generator process Mark 7 is producing a new sample.
You know, I'm gonna look for a way to shut down the auto generator process.
Ooh,
No,
okay.
R2, shut them all down.
Yes, I feel like that is a priority for me. So I'm gonna roll my technology.
Okay.
And I am going to say this is something that I'm good at. I'm really good at. So I'm gonna claim an edge here.
All right.
So let's see.
Aim. That's what I should have done. I should have aimed.
I can't aim with technology. Damn it!
Oh, okay. Well,
If only you
have you
tried harder.
If only I tried harder.
Wait a
All
minute,
right.
can't
Tried
you aim
using
with technology
AOL
when you're
Instant
firing?
Messenger.
First of all, nice. I haven't thought about AOL Instant
Well
Messenger
done.
in a minute.
Wow, that was a
I think
deep
that's
cut,
gonna be the
sir.
Twitter
Wait,
replacement.
what is this? 19?
It will be.
It can't be worse. Like it literally cannot be worse.
Yeah.
No. I mean, no one's being fired via tweets
Mm.
or
Yes.
via
Or
via
for
AIM
things
right
they
now.
said on the company Slack.
Andrew, it's fine.
Yes.
Here's my ICM number.
ICM,
It's
ICQ.
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 ICQ number.
Ah!
Dang it.
You know,
All
I'm
right.
not surprised that you still know that, given that your group still uses TeamSpeak. But you know,
I'm rolling.
God, they do use TeamSpeak, don't they?
As a
do.
17, as I look for a way to just, can I just quit out from the 3D printing
Old-
app here?
Old Slow Tiger suggests opening the task manager.
Ooh, there we go.
Ooh.
Most big companies don't let you access the task manager of your own computer.
This is true, but we must remember blockchain is both a super hacker and also a techno
true.
charlatan.
This is a crypto charlatan, please.
I mean, potato.
Right.
Blockchain is actually good at technology, and
Are you though? We're starting because you keep telling us you're really good at lying, and you keep telling us you're really good at tech.
That's
true.
true.
Like, there's been a bunch of high rolls for I think we're technology. Maybe.
I mean,
I don't know. It's been 2 weeks since we played this game. I'm just gonna give Andrew the benefit of the doubt. So with a 17, you see that you can use the computer to shut it down, but you see that there are multiple backup processes that will start it up again. But it will.
If only real 3D printers worked that way, right?
I mean, I don't know. Hey, I don't have one of those. I'm just running a game here.
Maybe there's some way to instead inject a process. We'll just totally foul up the existing 3D printing process so it comes out all weird and
so here's the thing.
Your solution to printing a monster is let's turn up the monster dial.
No, I mean
to 11 and hope it just can't sustain itself.
From what I understand, if you look at a 3D printer wrong, it'll screw up the print.
That is
true.
I'm gonna kick the printer nozzle just like one time, and the whole thing is just.
Again, we have a suggestion from chat: just jiggle the build plate.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, the good news is it's a small build plate. Like, I'm sure they can just walk over and jiggle this whole thing, right?
I mean, it doesn't take much, like millimeter at most. I think I can make it happen.
I mean, you can't, but Search probably can.
I mean,
yeah, but she's busy defending, the team against
she'll
3
have the
robots.
Actually, tied up by the end of the round.
The build area isn't shielded at all, right?
It is shielded by these boxes that are supposed to activate lasers if you wanted to look into that program instead. But since we're looking at delaying or turning off the printer, I will give you the option. You can either add to the clock or something else will come out. There's a chance that it'll be a mess and nothing, or there's a chance it will be something else.
Here's Goldar!
I mean, it will not be a Goldar, but it will be something else.
Andrew,
it's not like I have any Power Rangers stat blocks to call from or anything.
The only thing I'm going to say
What's that?
before you make this decision.
Yeah.
A boat is a boat, but a mystery box could be anything.
Even a boat!
Even a boat.
We're going.
Go with God, my son.
We're adding something extra special. It could be.
I mean, not only that, you get to let Ben reach in the goodie bag.
Yes. Yeah. No goodie bag. The goodie bag.
All right. Sounds good.
Yes.
He just needs.
Did you just spend your turn buffing our enemy?
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Viewers at home, watch as Andrew trust falls into Ben's arms.
Right?
It's excellent. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I thought Rescue was just going to dive into the middle of the build and disrupt it with their body.
I mean,
just
at that
big
point,
tail wags. Like, those dogs have big tail wags.
No, Rescue, not Search.
What if at that point I become the monster?
Ooh.
Coda, your character usually is the monster, so this is not a large.
What? But at this time, parents are alive, right?
It's true.
For now.
They're living in the American Midwest.
We've been told they're alive. There has not been an independent site.
That's very true.
Here's the thing. This campaign is now going to end with you all having a meal with rescues.
So close. Well, we're having a meal with Search's parents.
No.
Yeah,
it's
and
a-
rescue
Real
friends.
weird.
They're all together happily.
Amazing.
Uh,
They're gonna make you some whatever they make there. Now I'm gonna have to figure that out. Great, but
What, in the
that's a problem for
Midwest?
future Ben.
Ham salad.
No,
I mean,
no.
It's a Midwest thing.
All right,
Come
so
on.
that takes us to search and rescue. I will figure out what is being made instead, probably during the break that we have coming up here soon.
well, I'm gonna move out into this room that is now activated, and over our comm system, blockchain. This thing
Yeah.
is doing things.
I know. It's doing extra things now.
What do you mean extra things?
Listen,
Is-
I've added more glitter, and
Oh God. We'll never
it's
get
going to
it
be a
out of
lot
there
more
where the
colorful
glitter is.
now. And I twisted this jazz slider like all the way up,
But can
What?
you stop it?
So it keeps rebuilding even when I try to stop it. So I've decided to try and mess with it instead.
What about containing it? I mean, Cobra wouldn't be insane enough to have whatever the heck this thing is without a way to contain it.
Can
Cut
we
in
be
through the
sure?
comms. Yeah, they would. They would totally do that.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna look for a grinding function. Maybe we can just drop it right into the shredder.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ben, rescue
Yes.
is not the most technically inclined,
Yes.
but
Especially compared to search.
I do have a heck of a lot of science. Can I figure out, like, this thing is a bioprinter, right?
It appears to be.
So, like, are there other science things around? Like, are there any chemicals? Are there any sort, like, what is feeding this 3D printer?
So you look up and you see that there are various hoses that connect up to the top that then go up into protected. They go up into the ceiling where they're protected. Yeah, no, it's much better if I use my hands to do a concerto.
I liked it. I like it. I like it.
But the ones that are leading to the top of the printer, which are no doubt feeding it, are available if you would like to attack them.
Okay. And then my secondary thought is, where's the power supply coming from? Like, are there any exposed bits that if a liberal application of fire axe was applied to them, this thing might just stop working?
I mean, you can make me a science test to see if there's a place where you can apply axe to printer.
I will do
I'm
that.
doing a science test to figure out where I should hit the machine to make it stop.
Stand back, everyone. I'm about to perform
Ooh,
science.
Woo!
Oof, I got a 12.
Nah. I
Okay.
mean, power's coming from somewhere. You did just turn on the generators for this area. So
Fair.
that might have something to do with it. But also, all of these little boxes, have lights lit up on top of them and to the sides that, like
surely
so.
means something.
Well, if blockchain is saying there's nothing that he can do about it, I'm gonna go and apply axe directly to the nozzle head.
Do it. Do it.
Ooh, great! Roll me an axe
I say
skill
through the speakers.
All right.
So there's
So
a whole lot of 3D printer enthusiasts in our audience who are going. "Ooh."
so I am going to activate, I think for the first time, the sonic feature of my, where is it? Balanced grip to rumbling fire axe
Ooh.
to send a shockwave of sonic energy through this machine.
I like it.
So let's see. I'm using an athletics check because it's balanced grip,
All right.
and it is sonic, so it is two-handed, and it is doing 2 blunt damage, and I have not written down the sonic. I think it just has the sonic trait. Let's find out if it
Here.
matters.
Let me see if this works the way it's
All
supposed
right, y'all.
to.
D20 is broken.
Ah.
I've rolled a 1 on my D8. I've rolled a 1 on my D4. It's just nothing but ones. I got a 13.
What have you done to my
You
macro?
monster!
You should have
Move
used
you
one of
back
our
a little
story
bit.
points.
And I'm gonna put that there.
You could have rolled a 1 on the D2 in addition to rolling a 1 on the D4.
It's true.
Ron, you're the best. Thank you.
Oh no! That's not what I meant to do at all.
Coda, when you were reading the text of what your axe does, I'm thinking the turbo encabulator has now reached a high level of development and is being successfully used in the operation of Novertrunnions.
Ooh, Novertrunnions.
Yes, moreover, whenever a fluorescent score motion is required, it may also be employed in conjunction with a drawn reciprocation dingle arm to reduce sinusoidal repleneration.
Sinusoidal repleneration page.
That's what I heard.
I just want to remind you next time you're like, the game doesn't seem to move very fast each session. I don't know if Paige is where she is on my screen, but all right.
I was humorous. I was amusing. I
Yes.
generated laughter.
You generated chuckles were had. So you apply axe. There's a bonk as you hit into it. It does not seem particularly bothered by this thing.
Okay. So just for future knowledge in the good of the group, Sonic traded weapons gain an alternative effect identical to the weapon's primary effect, but it targets willpower with a -2 downshift. So I guess I don't activate Sonic.
Oh yes, you're trying to hurt the 3D printer's feelings instead. That's probably not going to get you very far.
I
I
am.
think I've had friends complain of hurt feelings in their 3D printers, though. I really do.
I'm sure Old So Tiger will leap into the chat to tell us about the feelings of their 3D printer. All right, so you have another character remaining.
Yeah, so then Search is going to continue to fulfill her last command, which was protect, and she is going to try and run by attack on this robot in front of her and try to grab on and have it focus on her instead of Sky High.
Ooh, okay.
So let's see. Search is using a might attack. And gets an 8. Ugh.
Well, that will not connect with my robo.
That 8 does come with lots of barking and noise, though.
Bork bork. Man, if you had rolled a little bit higher, that would have been a crit.
It would have.
All right. Anything else?
That's what I got.
All right. At the end of the round, will everybody see that? I ask, and then look over at Paige's screen where she's not paying attention to the game.
I do see the giant 3D printer in front of me.
Yes.
Printing out what appears to be a blob.
Excellent.
All right, heart.
Cool.
That can't be good.
So,
y'all, I think it might be beating.
Beating our asses in a minute.
Whoa! All right, this takes us back to the top of the round, where my robot sees Twist and is going to. I think I have hella reach with my claw. Let's find out what Ryan Costello gave me.
Oh no! They gave these robots the Extendo Claw.
Extendo Claw!
Extendo Claw!
All right, so I will burn 2 free actions to walk 2 steps closer.
Do not want.
Doop-a-doop. I will spend my move action then to reload my flamethrower. And then I will attack with my claw, because I can reach from there.
Claw.
All right. Here we go. Ooh, starts with 2. It's good for me, you say?
Yep.
All right. You are the grappled.
I don't like being grappled. Sir.
Well, I bet not. But that is, you take no damage, but you are la grappled.
All right.
I have a symbol for that in here somewhere. We're going to give it the net. That takes us around to second robot, who is going to shift over from Craw. It's going to reach back, and there's a click, 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 click. And instead of emerging back with the claw, it comes back with a truly terrifying drill.
Oh my.
Ooh, that's impressive.
Where's the drill?
And then it will attempt to drill a sense of urgency into Sky High.
What an awful mechanical, like, it has to reach behind itself.
Yeah, I mean,
How
you
come
see...
I get the dentist?
So
What's up?
if it has to, never mind. I was gonna make a terrible pun, and I'm not. Yeah.
No,
Well,
don't hold
now
yourself
you
back.
can't
You're
do
just
that.
gonna waste our time, but
Yeah.
not give us the pun. How is this the best
Exactly.
version of
So
reality?
it's kind of monkeying around, right? Because it's a mandrill.
Oh, yes.
Science.
Science.
Don't want to be her monkey
I
wrench.
think he just lowered my defenses.
Yes.
All right, and then I will spend a free action to approach and apply drill to face, or apply drill to really anywhere on Sky High. Let's see what it gets. 26.
Dang.
The good news is
I'm impressed.
You did not exceed my evasion by 10.
All right, so that will be 1 point of sharp damage. The drill does a little pokey pokey.
I do not like the pokey pokey.
I just
Bork,
realized
bork,
that the
bork.
one that is standing
Bork,
here
bork.
isn't in initiative, so I'm going to fix that. I'm going to put it at the end of the round.
Wait,
Because...
why don't you crit me?
You do?
Sorry, I deal you 2 sharp damage.
Okay.
Take that.
Aha!
Base damage is only half a point of damage.
I mean, it's not impossible, but a drill seems like it's got a full point behind it.
It does have a full point behind it. All right, this takes us to Twist.
All right, I am grappled.
You are grappled.
As a standard action, I'm going to try to escape with a... I can use might, which isn't going to happen. Athletics, which also isn't going to happen.
I think you have acrobatics as the other option, but I would need
finesse?
Ooh, finesse.
That's not going to happen either. Well, kids.
Knife him.
I mean,
Well, he's not. But with the you actually can't. Maybe you're allowed to knife him. I mean, he's got to be.
I have a snag on that if I try. If I use a story point, I can become skilled.
You can become specialized.
Just stab him.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
You got
Oh,
it.
boy.
Right.
Unless you can't reach him to stab him. I don't know how.
My malfunction is that my knife work is thrown. But I guess I'm far enough away to throw a knife at him.
Yeah, I mean, you can throw a knife at me without... I mean, you still have a snag.
Yeah.
But...
all right. So, target... Here we go with the ladder again. Targeting is a D10.
Yeah.
I get 2 upshifts for commando.
Okay.
I will take an action to aim.
Okay.
So that puts me at 3d6.
All right. Let's do it.
Snag.
You could also combat crouch. Maybe. I don't know if you're allowed to move.
Yeah, I can't. My movement is 0.
Yep.
But...
Does falling prone cost movement?
That hits me. And wait.
That's 3 die 6. So
yeah, but you're... Oh, okay. Got it. It was like... But it's not keeping the lowest. But it is.
It is. It's 8 plus 14.
All right. Well, in that case, yeah, you hit me. You critically hit me.
All right. You have 2 points of damage, sir.
All right.
You also have my knife. My singular knife.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem, as they say.
I mean,
you got shoes.
Yes, the next thing I'm going to do is throw my glasses at him or something. I don't know.
All right. Looking like dire times over in Twist Town.
It is dire times and twist.
Anything else? Twist?
Nope.
Feast?
Pass turn.
All right. That will take us to Sky High.
Grenades. I guess grenades have decent range. I will back up.
All right.
And
the template again.
Yes. And this time I'm going to shoot it down the 1, 2, 3, 4,
Is that 20-foot radius?
Yep, I can. 20-foot radius is pretty big. I will get the 2 robots that are further away from me.
Yeah, it's actually a little bigger than that, but you can get both of them. All right, sounds good to me.
And let's see. So I start out with the D8. I get 3 from the sides of my blast.